Hello everybody, how's it going? Today, this is a story about how I almost died. So, not exactly the most bright idea, I guess you could say, or bright story, you know what I mean, but, not exactly the most, uh, fun thing to talk about. But, I'm fine with sharing it. It's a kind of interesting story. Actually, I've almost died twice now in my lifetime, but I'll share both of those times. And I'm gonna keep this video nice and short for you guys, so you don't have to watch a 10-minute video on me just overstretching a thing that happened that's meant to only be 5 minutes to talk about. So, I'll tell you the first story. I was like in 4th grade or something, and my friend invited me to go sledding. So, of course, I took that offer because, he's my best friend and everything. I'd never mentioned he's my best friend, but he is. We're still best friends today. We've been friends since 1st grade, but, so, he invites me to go sledding with him, and I agree. His mom is there, and everybody like that. So, originally, you know, it's just on this hill that's nice and icy and everything, so it'd be a great place to sled. And if you didn't know, I live in the northern states. I'm not going to tell which one because I just don't want to, but I live in those colder regions. Not in Canada. I'm not a Canadian. No, but I'm not Canadian. I'm American, but America, but so uh, we just brought those really typical small sleds that are like the tops to something or whatever, those super cheap ones that you can just buy at any normal store like Walmart or something. So basically, we use those, and his mom warns us there's these bumpy parts on the hill that you could possibly, fly off of your sled. And she told us to hang on to our sleds and everything and all that stuff just to keep us nice and safe. So basically, to keep this a nice and short story, I'll also tell the other one, obviously, but to keep this nice and short, I went down the super bumpy area with, like, branches and stuff, and, let's just say I did a front flip, and, basically what happened next was I couldn't breathe for a good 10 seconds. I was just like, I couldn't breathe in. All I could do was breathe out. And there was this kid, I didn't know him, but he was older, and he's like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? And I couldn't respond because I couldn't breathe. And I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, wait, why can't I talk? Why can't I breathe? And all this stuff. And then, once I could breathe, I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Thanks. And I never talked about it with my friend. I never talked about it with my family. This is kind of a personal thing. I never talked about it. It happened once. Surely, it's just not something to talk about, and I figured it'd make a great story to tell my friends and stuff, but, might as well tell you guys too. So basically, I almost died there. If my breath wouldn't have came back, then I probably would be dead in a grave 10 feet under right now, so I'm going on to the next story here, where I was actually in 5th grade. So, actually, I think in the last story I was in, 3rd grade or 2nd grade. But, in this next story I was in 5th grade, and I was with my friend that lives close to me, because, if you didn't know, the other friend lives by a college, and that college isn't too close to me. So, he lives right now he lives in a college, or near a college, not in a college, but in that story, he used to just live in this house that was pretty good, decent. But basically, this next story happens with my friend I made in middle school. He is actually, he's been featured in this channel before, so has the other friend. But, I'll leave links to both your channels. I'll just, specify, first story channel is that, and I'll leave a link, then second story channel will be the next link after that. So basically, how this goes is it was like 7 o'clock p.m., pretty dark outside. During the winter time, I just, like, right after school, I went to his house, and all that stuff. So basically, I went to his house, we hanged out for, like, a couple hours, then we always like to, like, he just kind of walks me halfway to my house, because we're, like, just literally, like, 3 or 4 blocks away from each other. So we were crossing the street, and, well, we were waiting to cross the street, and there was this one car. I don't remember what kind of car it was, but it wasn't a van or anything, but it was, this white car, I'm pretty sure. Basically, we signaled for him to go. We did, like, the hand gesture thing that you can go, we're willing to wait. But apparently my friend said he gestured us to go. And you may say this is just, like, pure coincidence or whatever, but we literally waited 15 seconds. Then we just started then right when we got in the middle of the road, he went full speed at us. And, as you know, being a 5th grader, we freak out, but me and my friend jump out of the way, obviously, like any person would do. And we literally grazed the car. Not like, I don't get hurt by it or anything, but basically, we dodged a bullet. That's what I'm trying to say here. So, it was a life or death situation. My friend kind of saved me, honestly. He might make a video on this on his channel. I'll talk to him about it, but so those are the 2 times I've almost died. Now I can't really hang out with a friend till, like, I mean, during the summertime, as it's bright outside, I can hang out with a friend till, like, 8 now, but when it's the winter, I can only hang out with a friend till, like, 5:30 or 6, because that's when the sun is still kind of out. So, yeah, of course, I was super mad and I yelled at the guy when he's passing by, but honestly, that could have ended really bad. Tell me what kind of near-death experiences, I guess mine wasn't really near-death, but I was close to death. Tell me what kind of incidents like that you've had in your life, and that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, do all that crap. I don't really care, and talk to you guys later. Peace.